How concerned are you about the Coalition's pledge to cut the public service?
Oh, massively concerned. We're talking about 36,000 Australians, and it's not just them. Obviously, it's their families and it's the communities they support. But it's not just that. Once you lose people, you lose their skills, their experience, and they all work for us. And it's also a false economy, what the Coalition is saying. What they'll do then, of course, is bring in their favourite consultants to do the same work for twice the money and, feed the profits of private companies. And, I've dealt with a lot of consultants in my time and they always write the reports that the people who pay them want them to write. So none of that is good for the Australian people, let alone the people who would lose their jobs.
Peter Dutton said today, well, in fact, really promised not to cut frontline services when it was put to him that in Veterans Affairs, people have been put on to deal with backlogs of cases and so forth. So he said they won't be cut to frontline services. Clearly, all of those jobs, they can't possibly all be frontline services, right? Some of them would be jobs that perhaps you could cut back on.
Yeah, well, this is politicians' spin. Whenever they say we're not going to cut frontline services, frontline people can't do their jobs without the people who aren't in the front lines. It's a whole team effort. Some people, I guess, are on the front of Services Australia and you see them, but they can't do their jobs without all the other workers. So it's just a politician's spin when they say stuff like that. I'm not sure how many jobs they're planning to cut in the ABC, but, you're the front line. There's a lot of people behind you.
Okay, I haven't asked that question, but, an interesting